Red Sox suck.
Welcome back.
There you go. Welcome back. Episode 44 of the Triple Threat Talk podcast. Little featured duo guest today of Duke and Magnolia. Woo! In-house audience. Kidding. They're dogs.
Yeah.
Get over it. Welcome back. My name is Connor Ryan.
Jonah Newberg, welcome back to
Iceman.
another episode of... Dude, I have been waiting so long
May
for
15th.
this album to be announced. May 15th. I can't wait. Album of the year. This might be his best album ever.
I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
I already know you're going to X-nate one of these three. Who is the true Iceman? Trae Young, Caleb Williams, Drake.
It's definitely not Trae Young.
I
think the true Iceman. I think the true Iceman is Drake, because he's been talking about this. I mean, he's been doing his album route for over a year now, or
that's fair.
About a year, over a year. Been teasing Iceman. Caleb just got his nickname Iceman middle of the season this year because of his fourth quarter comebacks. It's a lot more recent.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like Drake's been on that.
This is the Drake part has been a year plus, almost like a 2-year thing.
Yeah. Did you see they're both trying to trademark it?
Was first. I'm kidding.
Maybe he is. I thought you were gonna ask me something like who's the real big three.
I would even call him Iceman. It's Ice Trae, if anything of a nickname.
Ice Trae.
Because he just goes around, like, just walking around, just got that. But other than that, that's kind of it.
He did have that years.
Very much like when he was terrorizing the New York Knicks. Absolutely. But
100%.
now it's just kind of trickled away. Speaking of terrorizing the New York Knicks, not actually, no. NBA playoffs. We're back.
We are back. Round
back.
1.
2 games.
We are about 2 games in every series.
2 games, except for the 2 that are happening tonight: Detroit and Orlando.
Correct. Yeah.
OKC and Phoenix. We got Detroit.
Orlando Magic.
Orlando right now.
Tied 46.5.
I do have it on. Totally random. But Orlando takes game 1. I feel like we'll talk about all the series.
Yeah, let's just jump into this one. It's live.
It's live right now. Orlando
Magic in 6.
There it is.
I love it. I liked what I saw from game 1.
I don't hate that.
I was not impressed by how they played in Philly in the playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
They turned it around against Charlotte. Looked really good game 1. I think they're a more complete team than Detroit is.
Let me add something to that.
Yeah.
Out of the 6 best players in this series, 4 of them are on the Magic.
Yeah, what did you say? Caden Harris?
Caden Duran.
Duran, yeah. Duran had a stinker game 1, right?
I understand, but like
all
NBA, whatever. I'm not going to get at like however you want to order them. I don't really care. But it's Caden Duran, and then it's Paolo, Franz, Desmond Bane, Jalen Suggs.
Suggs was hooping, dude.
Jalen Suggs was hooping, and I think...
Dude, they all just played well. They all had their 16 to 20,
mm-hmm.
and that's what you need. You need everyone to buy in. Like, Cade had his 40.
3 or 4 guys to get, like, 16, like, double digits at least, and then you need the 2 guys to really just elevate you, and that's what happened. Paolo showed up.
And Ben showed up.
Also did pretty well. But Suggs was easily the most underrated player of that game, in game 1.
6 for 10.
Actually, no.
4
Wendell
points,
Carter was probably the most underrated player in that game, purely for the job he was doing on Jalen Duran.
That also, did you see his stat line? I know his defense didn't show up. 17 points, 8 for 9 shooting, 1 for 2 from 3, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 foul. It's impressive.
Pretty good.
This to be an interesting series. I think Detroit probably pull out game 2.
I think so as well. I think it's just going to be if Detroit can go into Orlando, and obviously if they can walk out with 1, that'd be great. But if they could walk out with 2, then I think everything will flip kind of in the series. Obviously, it'd be 3-1. But
I think, yeah,
like I saw, I think Ryan Russillo, I think it might have been Russillo. Can't remember exactly who. Somebody was talking about it and is basically along the lines of, yes, the Pistons are really good, but the Pistons need to play perfectly to their game plan, or else it doesn't work. Like, they don't have a lot of variability, in my opinion. A lot of their like down the stretch actions when you get to crunch time. Because I feel like the reason why I bring up the Orlando thing and the reason why a player like a Jamal Murray is so good in the playoffs,
except for game 2,
90% of it is mismatches and can you get a shot?
Yeah.
There's one guy on the Pistons that you would trust in open space to secure a shot with ease, and that's Cade.
Tobias Harris.
Fair enough. I will give that as half credit. As much as there are times where Jalen Suggs, I don't love him in an ISO, I trust him a lot more than anybody else other than Cade Cunningham on the Pistons. I say the same thing about Desmond Bane. I would say the exact same thing about Franz and Paolo. I think there are only a few outliers when it comes to they have like superstar like the thing with superstars and star level players, like stars ascending to superstars and superstars ascending into like the true elites of the game. They have game breaking ability. And it doesn't just have to be their same kind of shtick sort of thing. There are very few people in the NBA where they have game breaking ability and they don't need to be touching the ball. The obvious one is Steph. Jokic is another. Wemby is another. Just purely based on off-ball ability and just gravitational pull. Exactly. Except for last night in his shooting. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Cade has that, yes. But it's just, it ends there. And I think that's what's really tough about the Pistons as a roster. Because they could have gone out at the deadline and made a move to get a secondary ball handler. Like, Karis LeVert has been really struggling for them all year. Dennis Jenkins is your second option as a playmaker. No offense to Jenkins, but it's like that just isn't gonna work when you get to these teams that are like the Harden and Mitchell on-off duos, and then they can run an Allen and a Mobley. The Tatum and other lineup versus the Brown and White lineup. And even with the Knicks, it's like you have like kind of the Mikal, Robinson, and
OG
Brunson group, and then you have like the Cat Hart OG group or something. I don't know like exactly. I don't watch a ton. It's the balance. It's the factor of when Cade goes off the floor, who is gonna be that guy for the Pistons? As of right now, we don't really know. Until it's figured out, I don't feel crazy confident in the Pistons in the series. Do I think they could win it in 6? Absolutely. Am I saying that it's going to be easy? No. This is by far and away one of the tough, like, I don't think they really had a great matchup going into any of the other options, but like, this one I think is really glaring because of how physical the Magic can be.
Yeah.
So
I know still it's only halfway through game 2. Do you think Detroit is the most overrated 1 seed
of all time?
Or one of, yeah.
I mean, like,
or at least in recent years. Let's just say in like recent years.
Like, yes and no. Because I think if you were to look at the on paper teams, like, I think it would be both tough to all right, let's okay. Let's just do Eastern Conference. I'm not even going to touch the West.
We don't need to touch the West.
2024 first seed, Cavs. Overall, really strong roster. Just Indiana just worked against them, essentially.
Yeah.
2024 Boston, no, they're not better than nowhere near. 2023 was the Bucks. Giannis
Bucks.
Drew, Middleton when he was still solid, but kind of beginning of the downturn on Middleton. Brook Lopez was still there. 2022 Heat was prime Jimmy.
I'm pulling it up.
Just I want to say it was Sixers. I feel really confident in that guess.
Wait, everyone's the Eastern Conference team. What the hell?
I'm like 90% sure it's the Sixers for 2021.
Why doesn't it only shows this year? 1 seeds, Eastern Conference, last 10 years. Why doesn't it just pull it up? This is when ChatGPT is really helpful. 1 second.
This is why I don't use it.
Why am I trying to... Where you don't?
No, not on a search basis.
Dude, it pulls it up so much faster.
I have live testimony from my friend Zach that multiple times with him on the phone and me providing information, he will write a question into ChatGPT or whatever AI source he uses, and it has provided him multiple wrong answers.
All right. Well, you were wrong. Well, you weren't wrong, but I'm saying I just got all 10.
Okay.
Pistons,
2021 was
Cavs,
the Sixers.
Celtics. 2021 Sixers. 2020 Bucks. 19 Bucks. 18 Raptors. 17 Celtics.
Yep. 16 Cavs.
Wasn't
15.
Toronto one seed in there?
Toronto was
with DeMar and Cal.
Toronto was 2018.
No, with Kyle. No, yes. I thought they had one.
No, with DeMar.
I'm talking about DeMar and Lowry.
Yeah, 2018. 2019 was Kawhi. They were the 2 seed.
I thought they were one. Yeah, remember when the time it was like LeBron was just terrorizing the
correct. Yeah, because it was
Raptors.
The Eastern because it was 2018
when he hit the buzzer, the floater. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn it, Jonah! It was 2018. LeBron and the Cavs were a 4 seed. Holy shit! The Pacers were a 5 seed. They beat them in 7. Then they played the goddamn Raptors, and they beat them in 4. And then they lost, and then they beat the Celtics in 7. Holy shit! My God, I said it 4 times. 2019 was Kawhi. They were the 2 seed. They beat Milwaukee in a gentleman's sweep. Milwaukee won the first 2 games. And it was DeMar and Kyle in 2018.
Yeah, I was getting 2018, 2019 confused. I didn't realize they were that close together. I thought it was more like 2016.
No, it was a straight flip. Because that's why it was so crazy. Because people were like, holy shit, Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year. He's fired. And DeMar DeRozan
won it. Was it Nick Nurse?
Nick Nurse was brought in the following year. And then Kawhi was brought in.
Ball knowledge.
But it was 2018.
Do you know who the 1 seed was in 2014, 2015?
The Hawks.
Yep. What about 2014?
Was the Cavs.
That was the Pacers.
2014?
13-14 was 13-14 was Pacers. 15-16 was Cavs. 15-16 Cavs.
Yeah.
15-15 Hawks. 13-14 Indy. 12-13 Miami. 11-12 Chicago.
Yep.
And it was Cleveland, Boston, Detroit in 07.
Yeah. Fun fact, Game 4 of the 2008 Eastern Conference semis was the last time Detroit won a home game in the playoffs. They beat the Boston Celtics en route to losing, I think, in 6 games.
Wait, in what year?
In 2008.
2008?
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Or Eastern Conference
18
finals.
Years? So, what is that, like 18 years ago?
Yeah.
Roughly?
18.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
Wild.
We'll talk about this next matchup for 5 seconds. Phoenix Thunder.
I hope Dylan Brooks does something amazing.
All right, next game. I know we're not going to get into the implications of what that actually meant. I know what you meant.
I hope he does something amazing. Go Dylan. He's one of my favorite players right now. I love him when I'm not playing against him. I'll just say that.
Grayson Allen.
Let's whip up love him when you're not playing against him.
How about
that? The line for that game tonight, 17.5. Did
you see the stat that came out? It is, in terms of odds, the odds are about equal for the Thunder to win by 41.5 as it is for the Suns to win the game.
That's ridiculous.
I think it was like 960, plus 960 were the odds for the Suns to win, and it was plus 1,000 for minus 41.5. Disrespectful. Anyway, Boston Celtics lost to the 76ers last night to tie up the series 1-1. And Jonah, your thoughts?
They lose game 2 in like their last 4 playoff series. I'm not too worried. 3-point shooting was off. VJ Edgecombe had a legacy game. I don't think that's going to continue. I think Boston will tighten it up on defense and they'll start hitting their shots. So I'm still taking Celtics in 5.
Just so you know, Detroit's up 8 right now with Cade going in line.
How many free throws?
Just 1.
We didn't talk about FTA.
Free throw attempts?
I'm at SGA, but you like that? His new nickname, FTA.
Crazy.
You like that?
I saw an analogy that I know you'll like.
TA.
No,
how's
not
FTA
that.
doing? That's his nickname.
I understand, but
Free throw Alexander.
I got it. Anyway, essentially, with like somebody on Twitter said, "What if Jalen Hurts for 75% of his plays ran the tush push and then won MVP? That's what it's like watching Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play basketball." Well, I disagree. Obviously, I understand the comedy of it, and it was pretty funny. So
over under 15 free throw attempts tonight.
I'm gonna take under.
Under? Okay, he had 17 in game 1.
I believe it.
He had 25 points and 15 of those points were free throws. Other than that...
Oh, you went 15 to 17, sorry.
Yeah, 15 to 17. Other than that...
5 baskets?
I'm pulling up... Was it?
I mean,
was it 5?
Math. 25 minus 15 is 10. 10 divided by 2.
I don't think he hit a 3. So yeah, I'm just trying to look up the exact percentage.
Yeah, then probably like
5. 5 of 18.
Okay, there you go.
0 for 4 from 3.
I think it's kind of like, okay, here's another thing I saw. It was a collection of players that had like their true shooting percentage like listed for in the playoffs. The only outlier was Jokic, who was like at like 62% true shooting, which is ridiculous.
God, that is insane.
Like Ant, Brunson, Tatum, Free, AD, Mitchell.
KD was hooping last night.
And like a ton of other players. And it listed their career playoff true shooting percentage. Would you like to take a guess on how many percentage points were between like the rest of the group except Jokic? I'll say the highest was, I think, Ant at like 58 something. No. Guess like the range. So basically from Ant to the lowest player, guess how many percentage points separated those players?
Lowest player.
The lowest player, I think, might have been Brunson.
There's got to be, I'm going to go like 32%.
2 percentage points.
Just 2. Shit.
Ant was the second highest at 58%, and Brunson was like the lowest out of the 10, and it was 56.
That's
Isn't
insane.
It fucking ridiculous on how much bullshit we talk about in grading and disparaging half of those players and saying they suck in the playoffs and the other half is unreal? It's the dumbest thing ever. I get it.
50.
I understand shooting.
50%.
I understand the SGA thing. I understand the Jokic thing, but ball is ball. So what?
Ball is ball.
I think I agree. I'm with you as well. I'll list off some outliers. Philly has hit 19 threes in a single game only 3 times this year before last night. It was the largest swing in 3-point deviation for the Sixers all year, and it was the lowest deviation in terms of swing for the Celtics all year that they have seen, as in like margin specifically between threes made, like 3 variants compared to their threes essentially.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is that just one game or from like game 1 to game 2?
No, it's basically essentially just like the point differential that was created by, or like, hold on, let me see if I can find.
Because they were so the Celtics were 13 of 50, and they were 19 of 39. So you're saying that 6.63 swing?
It was, hold on, I'm trying to find the exact. I'm gonna see if I can find the exact stat thing. I don't know if I will, but it was. I might have bookmarked it. I didn't. Damn it. Let me check my likes. Oh, okay. The 3-point advantage for Philly was plus 26 net points over Boston. It was Philly's biggest advantage on threes in any game this year. It was also Boston's biggest disadvantage on threes in any game this year.
Can you send me this? I got some Celtic haters in the office. I need some ammo to back myself up tomorrow.
Did the Celtics shoot well? No, but
no,
it is what it is.
They were making a run there, dude. They cut it to what, 3?
They cut it to 3, points? And then Tyrese Maxey made 2 threes in a row, and then it was over. And
yeah,
it was just like, oh, okay.
They were just hot. I think I turned it off after that.
That's fine. It is what it is. Go C's. I'll be completely honest. The only time, the next time you'll see my blood pressure rise for a Celtics loss is when the season ends.
Yeah.
That'll be the only time, but then it will go down really quickly because I'm in pain.
Who's top of the games last night?
No. Knicks Hawks. Hell of a series so far.
They didn't play last night. CJ.
No, 2 nights ago.
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
CJ, God bless you. Screw you for ruining the Celtics, 2024 Celtics, but also respect to you for beating the Knicks. Yeah. Like, I get it. I think Brunson is a very talented player. Actually, no. I was going to say the same conversations we have for Luka, we have to have the same conversations for Brunson. I would never put those two players in the same conversation ever.
Luka's way above. Yeah.
1000%. And I'm known as a Luka hater. But I'm a Brunson despiser.
I can't stand him either.
Yeah. Same with Cat. Anyway, I purely just did that to mess with you.
Did you see the Gatorade thing? He's like,
it's like, all right, dude, we got it.
Dude, we get it. You're getting paid.
No, but like the shooting like I think McCollum was like 8 of 12 or like
dude was cooked 32 points.
No, it was something ridiculous against Brunson. I was like, that's a problem. That's an extreme problem to have.
Well, Brunson can't defend.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's literally like that is quite literally what like the whole playoffs are. Hey, you have a really shitty defender out there? Okay.
Well, Adam.
Brunson, come here.
So McDaniels was saying against the Nuggets.
That was crazy.
We'll get into that, but yes. Dude, who do you think wins the series? I have a hot take.
We're going to get to that. What? Are you
wins game 3?
Time out. You're talking about the Hawks and Knicks, aren't you? I was foreshadowing. I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks will win in like 6.
6. I think they take both at home.
I like it. Jalen Johnson
I got
is going to go
Hawks in 6, and I got Orlando in 6.
Jeez.
Maybe Orlando in 7. Give me upsets.
That's fair.
Toronto has no shot against Cleveland.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no point in us spending any feasible.
Cleveland in 4. I don't even understand how Cleveland or Toronto got to the 5 seed. Tiebreaker.
They won. Tiebreaker. They won on the final day, and I think both the Hawks and the Magic lost. Obviously, the Magic lost, but like the Hawks, I think lost as well, and so it like pushed them down. But I'm fine with it because let's be real, the Knicks would have had a way easier matchup.
Yeah.
So I'm more than okay with them playing Atlanta.
That's the Eastern Conference.
One thing yeah, Toronto's a
Pistons up 15. Maids is Pistons in 6. I said they would take game 2, though.
You did say they would take game 2. I mean, that's just you also being extremely confident that Orlando can either win both in Orlando or split in 5 and 6. Or no, you just have them winning outright in 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Split 5 and 6 if they take both at home. If they split at home, you have them taking both 5 and 6. That's weird.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Orlando in 7.
I mean, that's fair.
I like Hawks in 6, though.
I don't blame you.
I like Hawks in 6.
We already covered one of the Western Conference series.
Well, we have big news. Out of the 2 seed, Spurs, Wemby, concussion.
Reevaluated today, I think. Minimum no contact for 48 hours. Earliest he can play is next Monday, whenever Game 5 is.
Game 5. When did he get hurt?
Last night. So
Tuesday. So he can't Wednesday, Thursday. Their next game's Friday night.
He can't play in that. He can't do physical activities for the next 48 hours. Like he can't participate in practice or anything like that for 48 hours.
Do you think those guys? How much do you think they really practice in between series like this? Because they got to travel now.
Well, yeah, but they're still going to practice. Like they're going to do workouts and everything.
So you don't think he's playing
on Friday or Thursday?
You don't think so?
God, no.
They play Friday, so that's after the 48 hours.
Here, hold on. Let me pull up the exact tweet that Shams posted.
So he can't play until Game 4.
Because let me see what. Per NBA guidelines, Wembanyama cannot return to full participation for 48 hours, but can resume gradual activity in 24 hours as long as his symptoms don't worsen. Then he must hit several benchmarks while being symptom-free before he's cleared to play. It will then require clearance from team doctor in consultation with league protocol.
So maybe Game 4. When's Game 4?
But what does that mean for him moving forward here?
Game 4 Monday or Sunday.
Wembanyama did report to the Spurs facility this morning, and his status is uncertain for Game 3. I am told that Victor Wembanyama is hopeful to travel with the team on Thursday to Portland, but he and the team won't know for sure until then. Right now, he's in the concussion protocol, and that means he cannot participate in unrestricted activities for at least 48 hours. So that would be Thursday night. But he could do some gradual light work starting tonight if his symptoms don't worsen. And
So
Interesting.
maybe he can play in game 3. I don't know.
It doesn't sound likely for game 3, maybe, but game 4 is also Sunday, so if he doesn't hit those benchmarks, then
That's what I
game
mean.
5's on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
that was just a gutty win from the Blazers. Scoot Henderson showed that oh my God, the Pistons are up 18.
Big Rob.
Shout out Rob with the and one slam to wish he made the free throw to close it out. That would have been so cool. But Scoot Henderson showed why he was the 3rd overall pick and why he was getting comps to Wemby for 1st overall pick at the beginning of that draft class. I mean, Denny Avdia has been playing like one of the better players in the world this playoffs, and it's been very apparent. I love the Blazers, dog. They're a good team. They're young. Tiago Splitter is an awesome coach. I hate...
Dude, I texted you that. I was like, so crazy that I didn't even realize he was the coach.
Like, to think about the situation they were in at the beginning of the year, literally after the first game, Chauncey Billups is being reported by the FBI for a gambling ring fiasco. That is the definition of we're fucked. No. They turned it around. Denny Avdia had an all-star year and is now like a legitimate star in the NBA. Drew Holiday had a bounce-back year after really showing like the injuries and like the lack of rest from the 2024 season / going into the Olympics and everything like that. And finally was like knocked down shots in it again. Scoot Henderson showed out. Jeremy Grant has played solid minutes. Donovan Clingan is the closest thing I think we have to a Wemby stopper. If he was a person, he just needs to be quicker. That's a big ask. But going back to Portland, screw the owner. Well, that's all I have to say. The Drew...
If Wemby doesn't play game 3, game 4, do you think Portland take both of those games?
I don't think they take both of them. I just think I think it's the same way, because going into a game with something and then it being taken away from you
and losing it
is so
they
drastic.
can plan a little better, but he's such a game changer.
1,000%. But I think knowing you don't have him going in is a better.
The other team also knows that.
That is true. 1,000%. But that allows lineup shifts and things are going to change. And overall, again, that's what's so great about the playoffs. So, yeah, you just want every upset, and then you just want the easiest path for the Celtics and Nuggets to meet. That's literally all. I know exactly what this is for you. Don't tell me your man didn't have a plan. Don't tell me. We'll get into your series in a sec, because I know that's where majority of this episode will lead. I mean, the GOAT is just doing GOAT things.
The GOAT's doing GOAT, dude. Kevin Durant. I'm kidding.
Losing.
He is balling out though.
I mean, well, tough.
Did you see?
Yeah, I mean, it was tough for him to not.
Did you
be
see
there
the
for game
stat
one,
of him?
but...
See the stat of him with him on the court versus off the court, his team versus. It was absurd. Everyone was saying man, he wasn't wrong with what he was saying on those burner accounts.
I mean, I will.
He's hooping.
He is. I will say
he needs to leave Houston.
He just got there.
Do you think he's gonna leave, dude? There's no way he's on. He's gone this offseason.
You want to hear something crazy?
He's going to the Seattle Supersonics.
No. The worst half-court offense in the NBA this season averaged 0.93 points per possession.
0.39?
9.3. So just under a point a game.
Less.
Point per possession.
Free throws. Thunder. I'm kidding.
Orlando Magic. Sorry. The Rockets.
Can I guess the team?
Are averaging how many points per half-court possession through 2 games versus the Lakers so far?
Well, if you said the worst was 0.93, I'm going to go less than that. I'm going to go 8.4.
0.79. So essentially...
How is that even possible? You just miss every shot. So half your averages are 0, and then you have 2s, and it's...
Yeah, essentially. So then you'd be at 1. If you went...
So it's less than that. They miss so many shots.
Yeah, what essentially is it saying is they...
half-court offense, that doesn't take us a fast break.
No. So, what I like... The best way that I like breaking it down to people is breaking it down by percentage. So if you were to take 50% of your shots in the half court and make 50, if you were to take all your shots in the half court and you make 50% of them, you automatically have a possession of 1 minimum. Your points per possession is 1 because you shot 50%, say 2-pointers, whatever. Essentially, if they had 50 shots and they were all 2-pointers, they would make on average 19 shots a game.
That's
terrible.
That's 38 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
My God.
So it's 38 divided by the number of possessions. There you go.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. But it is what it is.
It's ease.
Marcus Smart started out last night as the best player in the world. And then
dude, he was so hot.
Luke Kennard was gross. Like LeBron,
dude, Kennard's been balling out the last 2 games.
That doesn't surprise me. Like I knew that was.
But Legoat.
But Legoat.
I know when that happened, I said this is a great trade for the Lakers. Legoat, Lehenny, yes. The king, the boy from Akron.
If you want to say Jordan's the GOAT, I don't really care. But like, there's no singular better basketball player of all time than LeBron James. Like, hey, you're 41. You've played 21 seasons in a row. You are going to be at your worst game ever. Like your worst skill level, your worst health. What are you going to be? Yeah, I'm going to be like mid 2010s Chris Paul. What? What do you mean?
Yeah, dude, he just does whatever he wants.
So your dumbed down version is just becoming the best playmaker ever? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. Oh, and you're also a 6'9" forward? What the fuck? Who are you,
Dude,
Jason Tatum?
Both hands.
Sorry. Had to.
Did you see the one tweet? Someone goes, LeBron could take any 4 role players to a deep playoff run. He's literally done it in 3 different decades.
2018, this year now, if he wins the series, like especially in a sweep, and then the 2007 finals. Yeah, agreed. It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
Here's another fun one. 25 5-5 playoff games. Guess who has the most?
LeBron.
Yeah. Guess that. Well, yeah. There's the number 1 is 80. Number 2 is 75, and number 3 is 73. Number 1 is 80 LeBron after turning 30.
Yeah,
number 2, 75 is LeBron before turning 30. And 73 is Michael Jordan. Like, it's absurd.
That's crazy.
Where's
Tatum on that list?
He's probably at like 100 and something. Dude, LeBron, Lakers in 5.
KD.
KFC. KD.
We goon, you goon, Alper and Shangoon. Lakers in 5.
Dude, he has some good ones. Cliff Paul, Chris Paul, all the Pauls. Jake Paul. Lakers in 5. God, did you see what I sent? Did you see the meme I sent you of that the other day?
I think so.
I'll send it to you after this. It's funny as hell.
Wait, I'm trying to think of another
Lakers in 5. Here, I'll send it to you. It's funny. I could have sworn I sent it to you.
Superhero, Tyler Hero, and George Hero.
Wait, I sent you so much shit. Oops.
Wait, I'm trying to think about. Hold on. Shannon had a Lakers in 6 one time. Shannon shot Lakers in 5.
Did I see it? Dude, I saw the best.
Backside, white side, sunny side, Lakers in 5.
Good one. Dude, I saw some really good ones. Hold up.
I'm not so sure you could beat him if you had a healthy Chris Paul. But hey, it doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Cliff Paul, Jake
Paul, Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5 now, Chris.
Here's some. Oh, this one you just pull up. Lakers in 6. Hold on.
You could have Superhero, Tyler Hero, Guitar Hero.
Wait, what's the one after?
Superhero.
Keep playing it. There's 5 more. These are great.
Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5. Tyler Hero, Superhero, Guitar Hero. Lakers in 6. You can have Harden, you can have a Pard, you can get a Garden. Lakers in 5. You can say SGA, PGA, USA. Lakers in 5. 4C, mustard seed. You can say SGA, PGA, USA. Lakers in 5. C, poppy seed. Lakers in 5. It could be Shea. It could happen in May. Or Ryan Day.
Ryan Day.
I said it.
Right. I like it.
Jonah,
give me.
The floor is yours.
Connor, I texted you this a week and a half ago. I said, Nuggets need to lose last game of the season so they don't play Minnesota.
That is correct. I do remember receiving this text.
And everyone was like, no, you got to win. You got to get your highest seed, blah, blah, blah. No. You got to play. I don't believe in that because if you look at it, if you're the 3 or the 4 seed, you're still the road team in the second round. I understand if you're the 4 seed, you play OKC. But if you play San Antonio second round, which they were projected to if they were to win the series, you probably have a gauntlet series against the Spurs, and then you have a gauntlet series against the Thunder. Wouldn't you rather play the Thunder earlier instead of going 7 games with the Spurs, so to say?
Yeah.
I would. But it's like, it's the Wolves, man. This has been a rivalry now for the last 4 years. I think they've played each other in 2 of the last 3 playoffs. They've played each other 28 times in the last 3 seasons. That's insane. It's an insane rivalry for whatever reason, and not even for whatever reason, that the Wolves just match up perfectly with Denver because they have big guards who can defend, and Randall, and Naz Reid, and McDaniels, and can hoop. DiVincenzo can shoot the 3 from anywhere, and Rudy Gobert can sometimes be useful.
I mean, as much as we want to sit here and clown on Rudy Gobert, and obviously for very good reason, the stats do not lie. I mean, we saw the Jokic
game 1,
the Jokic stats of how good he played against everyone else versus how he played against Gobert.
I mean, he's a 2-time defensive player of the year for a reason. 2, maybe 3. Gobert,
bro,
is he more than that? Is he 4?
I think he might be 4.
Oh, I thought it was like 2 or 3. No way.
4.
4?
18, 19, 21, 24.
So no one was playing defense then. Wait, when was his last one?
24. For reference.
Did he go back to back?
No. He had a year off where Giannis
won. So he went 3 out of 4, back to back off 1.
And Giannis
2 off
probably
and 1.
One of the best single peaks ever in 2020. But leading the Bucks to a 1 seed.
Smart 1.
And that was 22.
And then
a 3 was Jaren Jackson. No,
that was last year.
I'm looking it up. Jaren Jackson Jr.
in 20. So he won it. He's won it twice now.
No, Evan Mobley won it last year.
Mobley won it last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so
hold on. Time out.
It's just.
Wait, I have something to tell you. I don't know if you know this or not. By the way, Jason Tatum came 4th in MVP voting in 2023. What are you gonna do? I need to find something because I heard something last night that I didn't want to believe.
Is it something with Rudy Gobert?
No, never mind. For some reason, I saw something that said Evan Mobley won the DPOY last year without a single first place vote.
Is that possible?
But that doesn't make sense.
Unless he won every second place vote.
Nope, he won 35 first place votes.
Huh. So Twitter was lying to you last night.
I think it was. It was just also a random post. So what are you gonna do? Anyway,
back to
the Nuggets and Wolves.
I said that you want to play Houston.
God damn! You lose.
Is it like a 30-point game? Yeah. I said Pistons were taking game 2.
You did.
You lose the game, you play Houston. I would much rather play Houston, an old team that had such high expectations or just aren't performing, versus the team that has your number most of the time, it certainly feels like. I think they're actually in those 28. Well, now they're split. I think they played now 30 times. They're like 15-15. It's so even. It's ridiculous. But it just seems like every important game, Minnesota pulls out. It wasn't even more so the skill and just how good Minnesota was. It was more just how bad the Nuggets got throughout the game. The first quarter was probably one of the best quarters I've ever seen the Nuggets play. They put up 30-something, 36, 39 points.
I think it was 36. Or it was 39 because they tied at half. They literally flipped scores in the second half.
And I'm like, wow, this team can shoot the ball. They can attack. They're playing great defense. And in the second quarter, it's like that quarter didn't even happen. Because you saw a completely different team in the second and third quarter, and you're like, what is going on? They were not defending at all. I mean, they were the pick and roll. They were just Ant was getting to the basket.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why you're leaving DiVincenzo open. He's the best shooter on the court for
Yeah,
both
he
teams.
has been
wide
one of
open.
the
He's the best shooter.
shooters in the NBA this year. I think he's top 5, top 10 in makes.
So let's leave him open in the corner because that makes sense. Like, what are you doing defensively? The offense, too, was just terrible. I mean, they were not getting Gordon involved at all. I think Gordon ended with 7 or 8 points. They weren't looking to get him involved. They weren't attacking the rim. They were just playing a 2-man game. Half the time it was an iso ball between either Jokic or Murray. And when you have Reed, Randall, or McDaniels on one of those 2 guys, they can stop them. Like, I want to say consistently. Like, it's a good match. Like, they can do it.
They don't need the help.
They're skilled enough and big enough and quick enough. They don't need the help. And it's like, and then the other 3 guys, whether that was Christian Brown, Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown, they were just standing still. Aaron Gordon, like, it was just 2-man, but they were playing their defense on Murray and Jokic so well. But it was just like, get the rock moving, get some movement, start attacking the basket. I mean, Murray was taking just terrible shots. Jokic couldn't hit a 3 to save his life. I think he might have hit 1. And it was like, this is not the team that I saw in the first quarter. And then they actually had the lead. Hell yeah, that's a first.
4-1. It's bottom 9th, 2 outs. I don't care.
The fuck. I mean, they had the lead. I think they were 3 or 5 points in the fourth quarter. Completely blew that. And then just the coaching and the play call down the stretch was just awful. I mean, first off, you're down 3 points with 15 seconds left. Connor, what would you do? There's only 2 options. What are the 2 options you
down
do in that
3
situation?
points and 15 seconds remaining?
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
I have the ball?
And you have the ball.
I'm either taking a good-looking 3 or I'm going to the bucket and trying to get a layup.
Yes, you take a quick 2 or an open 3.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, you try to get a quick 2 or a good look at 3. Nope. The Nuggets take a long contested 2 after wasting 10 seconds. I'm like, okay, even if you make that, there's 3-4 seconds left on the clock and you're still down 1.
Yeah, and you have to foul.
Why are you taking a contested 2? And Murray had an open 3 off the screen on the right wing. He could have popped it. If he would have popped the 3 and missed it, I'd been like, good shot. You got the 3, you're down 3.
You at least took the shot.
Last 10. But like, and he just run around, like, or get a quick 2. But they did neither, and he wasted time and then took a heavily contested fadeaway 2-pointer against Rudy Gobert. And then they lose. DiVincenzo gets a dunk and game's over. I'm just like, that was, like, I could have coached that better. And they had a timeout. I would have called timeout. Get a good look.
I have a question for you.
It was so frustrating.
I don't think I really ever asked you this, especially because of when we restarted the pod and everything. What are your thoughts on Adelman as a coach?
I think he's good. I don't understand the firing originally of
Malone.
I guess they just needed something different. It wasn't working in the locker room.
Yeah.
Because they fired him like 3 games before the playoffs. It was really weird.
I'm
curious to see if there was something else behind the scenes that never came out.
I feel like there has
because it was had to because it was 2 or 3 games. I think I was at the first game of Adelman's first head coaching game against the Pacers that year. I was at that game and they didn't look great. They lost because Halliburton was on his MVP run there. I think he's a good coach, but I think when it comes down the stretch, he struggles a little bit. I also am curious to see if it might take another year or 2 because I remember when Mazzulla came in and that first playoff that he had was just like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, 2023
turned into literally the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Adelman's going to become that level, but I wonder if it'll just take like another year, figure some things out. But just down the stretch, I'm just like, and there was times where the Minnesota's going on a big run. Call a timeout, stop the bleeding. He just lets it ride, and then you're down 6, and then you're calling the timeout. Like, well, you could have called it 4 possessions ago.
And that's like a prime example of what Mazzulla was doing. Mazzulla was like the worst with God fucking damn it, Caleb Durbin. Red Sox lost. No, there were like so many times during the Heat series where I'd be like, they're on a 12-0 run right now. Why did we not call a timeout when it was 8?
I don't. Yeah.
I thought that's so. Like there was a point last night where I think like 2 baskets went in for the Sixers, and I was like, we got to call a timeout. And then it happened like 2 more times. I was like, why is the timeout not been called?
Yeah, it's just frustrating sometimes. I mean, I've gone to fucking 25 games this year, and I'm like, half the time they look like the best team in the league, and half the time you're like, this team sucks. They can't defend. They can't shoot the three. They have no ball movement on offense. You're like, they're either up here or they're down here. They're just not consistent. You know, it's frustrating to watch. And you saw it in game 2 was a prime example of it. Even just it happens throughout the game. So it'll be an interesting series now going on the road to Minnesota. You know Ant's going to be hyped the fuck up like he always is.
That crowd is going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy. Wouldn't be shocked if they lost game 3, win game 4, win game 5, lose game 6. And
you just got to go back. You got to go back to Denver with it being tied minimum.
You have to. I think this series goes 7.
Probably. And I know you hate that idea.
We'll see. But I don't like a game 7 against Minnesota in the playoffs because Ant's nothing phases Ant, dude. He's a killer. He's so good.
You'd get to go.
I would get to go to game 7, so whatever. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I do have tickets to game 7, so let's hope for a split. Let's hope for a split over the next 4 games. Oh my god, whatever. Damn it, I gotta go. I hope.
He was like, "Yeah, can I come?"
Dude, fly out for it. It's a Saturday. Saturday, May 2nd. Pull up game 7. Pull up game 7 of Nuggets.
Wolves.
Round 1. We'll see what happens, but they need to fix. Also, did you watch most of the game?
Yeah.
Did you watch, or did you go bed at half? It was a late one, dude. I didn't get home till 12:30.
I watched as much as I could. And then it just got.
Did you see the back 3-4-point plays?
Yeah.
There was 3 in a 2-minute span. I'm like, you rarely see 1. I'm like, I got 3 in 2 minutes. This was insane. Tim Hardaway. I didn't tell you this. Did I tell you this? Monday morning, I saw Tim Hardaway again.
Where? At the coffee shop?
Coffee shop. The same one. I was going to work and he pulled up.
I mean, fair enough.
I saw Tim again, and then I'm like, Tim's going to have a game tonight. He's caffeinated. He's feeling good. And he pulls up. I mean, he dropped like 17, like 3 or 4 threes, took a charge. That steal, that save, and the charge was so nice.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, I mean,
9:30 tomorrow? Wait, hold on. I have no idea if it's actually going to start at 9:30 tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Jonah.
Talk to me.
No, this is your time. This is soccer talk.
Got some.
What a win for City.
What a win, dude. What a win.
So what, they're 3 points back now?
No, they won again today. They're top of the table. Let's fucking.
I did see they had a game today. I wasn't sure if it was league or if it was champions.
It was league. It was dude, top of the table, tied on points, tied on goal differential, but they have more goals for, so they have the tiebreaker against Arsenal. Top of the table since mid-August. Dude, it's rolling for City right now. Did you watch any of the game?
On Sunday?
On Sunday.
Yes.
You watched it?
I turned it on. It wasn't. Now, hold on.
Oh, dude.
Hold on. It wasn't prime. It was not on the primary TV.
That's okay.
It was on the secondary, though.
I'll take it.
So,
dude.
I wasn't like crazy locked in, but the Holland goal, I was witness.
Dude, the Turkey goal early was crazy.
I will say just the way you are chant goes crazy.
With Turkey.
Yeah.
Bless Menu, just the way you are.
Oh, dude.
God, dude. What a win against Arsenal, first off, to cut it to 3. And then they had a crazy game. They beat Burnley today 1-0.
Yep.
Holland scored, of course.
5 minutes in.
Got a little scary because Burnley could have scored.
Got on the field.
Yeah, exactly. He was running through people. I mean, 1-0 games are always tough because you're like, it could change like that. So, and especially getting late in the game, you're like, fuck, if if Burnley hit an equalizer, then I'm like, damn, this run for the title is over. But they pulled it out, 1-1-0, got another goal in the goal differential, and top of the table and living life. So fun. This weekend, they are in the FA Cup semi-final Saturday against Southampton. It's like 12:30 Eastern or something like that.
Fair.
And then Arsenal play Newcastle in Premier League, so go Newcastle. But yeah, dude, I mean, if they control their own destiny, if they just keep winning and scoring goals, they'll win the league.
There you go. That's all that matters.
So that'll be a good. It's gonna be a crazy last. I think there's 5 or 6 games left now. Yeah, dude. Champions League semifinals are next week as well. Did we talk about this? I don't know if we did.
We talked about it, I think, a little bit.
PSG versus Bayern Munich.
And then Arsenal Atletico.
That's the final. Yeah. Arsenal Atletico. Any predictions there?
I'm going to go PSG.
Okay. I like it. Defending champs of the Champions League.
And as much as I am not a primary Man City supporter, I am an Arsenal hater. Atletico!
Let's
Come
go.
on! But give me the Frenchman to win it all. Back to back.
I like it. Back to back.
If
dude,
not, Bayern's going to wipe them.
Bayern will wipe. I think PSG or Bayern will wipe whomever they play in the final.
Agreed. I think so as
Those two teams have been so good.
I think it's the winner of that game will be the
Bayern just won.
Bundesliga.
Bayern won the Bundesliga last weekend.
Yep.
Shout out Harry Kane for winning another kind of meaningless trophy.
Shout out Vincent Kompany for being a
dude,
god.
I want him to be the next manager of Man City when Pep leaves.
When Pep leaves,
really
he
hope
probably will, because
I hope he's such a good manager.
That's the quintessential, that's the literal funnel of what he was going to be. So yeah, I think that's not crazy. So
soccer, yep. Go City.
Fair enough.
What about any good baseball news as of late?
Nope, Red Sox suck.
Anything interesting?
Really, but
NHL playoffs.
I was going to say,
real
Bruins
quick.
had a big collapse.
They lose
against the Sabres a couple nights ago. Yeah,
dude, I don't even know who's in the playoffs. Hold, let me pull up the bracket real quick. Avs, Kings. Avs are up 2-0. Cool. Stars Wild is 1-1. Give me the Stars. Vegas versus Mammoth. I do love my Utah Hockey Club, but my boy is it Jack Eichel?
Hold on.
Or Ian Cole? Who plays on Vegas?
Jack
Ian
Eichel.
Cole. Yeah, Jack, my boy Jack.
Kraken.
Hell yeah, dude. Even better.
No, he might be on the Utah. No, he's on Utah. He's a Mammoth.
So I got Jack Eichel versus Ian Cole. How am I supposed to choose? My two favorite players.
Bro's
Edmonton.
The biggest kerfuffle.
Edmonton up 1-0 on the Ducks. Anaheim Ducks made it?
Anaheim's good.
Wow. Give me McDavid. Bruins, Sabres couldn't name you one player on either team. Give me the Bruins.
My man.
Lightning versus the Canadians. Couldn't name you either one. Give me the Canadians.
Fair enough.
Carolina versus the Senators. Hurricanes versus Senators. Isn't what's his face on the Senators? One of the Hughes brothers?
No, the other twins. The other brothers.
Oh. I know who you're talking about, but I don't.
One of them went to school with Jason Tatum.
Drake
Not
May's
Matthew,
brother.
but Tom. Number 12. Tom.
Number 12. Tom Brady.
Brady. Kachuk. There you go.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
Job.
That's
Brady
what
Kachuk.
I thought. Exactly.
Brady and Matt Kachuk. Brady plays for the Senators.
And then Philly versus Pittsburgh.
Philly's up.
Flyers are up 2-0, and they're up 3-1 in the game. Give me Philly.
Also, this is why the Real app is the best in the game. If you go to their NBA or NHL specific, you look at the standings, boom, bracket, and you click on the thing, and it gives you game-by-game scores. You can click on any of them. That's awesome. Shout out Real. Sponsor us, please.
That would be cool.
Jonah, any final words for the people of the pod?
I'm trying to think of something hockey related. Is Corey Perry still on the Kings?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, that was a good episode. That's all I was questioning in life.
I could have had 15 in the. I could have had 15 in the first. I could have had 81. Who's 81? Kobe's 81. Oh man, this is out the mud. We got Rashad McCants playing.
Corey Perry's on the Lightning. Hell yeah. Go Lightning.
My final
I told
words.
you my list of players.
Red Sox, please save me. That's all I ask.
Good luck.
Yep, exactly. Anyway, we appreciate you all listening for another episode of Triple Threat Talk. We will see you all next week with hopefully some round one wrap-up coverage of the NBA. That's all we got for now. We'll see you all next week for another episode.
NBA.
It's all NBA here at Triple Threat Talk. And until then, we'll see you. Peace out.